Hello again, and welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a good week. Today we're going to be getting into Best of 1 Ranked. We are currently in Mythic, and we're not going to be using Mono White today. We're going to be using a different mono color, and it's not Mono Green. It's Mono Black. Let me run through the deck with you here before we get into the queue, explain kind of what's going on. We've got 4 Eyetwitches. Ping a little bit of early damage in the air, and then we can learn when they die, which we end up killing them mostly. 4 Shambling Ghasts. We can either create a treasure token when it dies or give a creature -1/-1. 4 Deadly Disputes for generating some treasure and card draw, sacrificing either of these 2 creatures preferably. 2 Infernal Grasps. I debated on how many of these to run, but I think we want to keep these as instant speed removal for Faceless Havens when they come after us and any other big creatures we can play on our opponent's turn. Where our board wipes can't get us there, we can use Infernal Grasp. 3 Meathook Massacres, might bump up to 4. 3 Fellstingers, this is a new card in Crimson Vow. So Fellstinger is a 3-drop 3/2 Death Touch, and it has Exploit. And Exploit says when this creature enters the battlefield, you can sacrifice a creature. We're aiming to sacrifice Eyetwitch or Shambling Ghast with it, and then we get to target ourselves and draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Pretty good value, particularly when you target an Eyetwitch and you get to learn also. 4 Lolth Spider Queen. We want to be making spiders. If we're killing all of our creatures, we want to get paid off for that. 4 Blood on the Snows for board wiping and bringing our planeswalkers back. 2 Professor Onyx. 2 Fields of Ruin, 4 Havens, and 18 Snow-Covered Swamps. In our sideboards, we have Environmental Sciences if we get stuck needing a land, if we don't meet our land drop. Necrotic Fumes. Pay attention to playing against people whenever their things die. An effect happens. Necrotic Fumes will exile, but it also exiles the creature that you sack. Keep that in mind. Containment Breach, good for killing artifacts and making a pest. Pest Summoning, give us sacrifice fodder. We have 2 Mascot Exhibitions because that's one of the ways that we like to close out the game, is drain the resources from the opponent, grab Mascot, and close it out. And we have Confront the Past for destroying their planeswalkers or returning our planeswalker to the battlefield. And then the rest of this is Duress and Go Blank for best of 3 matchups. So, I didn't mention Skullport Merchant. We have 4 of them, and then we're running also Bloodline Culling. It's a 3-drop instant speed removal mostly for everything except for 6 toughness things for 1 creature, and it also gets around indestructibility because of the -X/-X. And the main thing that we're interested in is creature tokens get -2/-2 until end of turn. So I haven't run into a situation yet where I have tested it, but my thought is that this will be able to deal with Esika's Chariot cat tokens. It will be able to deal with if somebody launches off double Epiphany on us with Is It Turns, we'll be able to wipe out all the birds before they can swing in with them. Keep in mind that this deck's not going to be great against Is It. This deck is pretty good against Mono White. That's a favorable matchup. It's pretty good against Mono Green. Is It this is something that I'm working on. That's why I added Bloodline Culling. So we'll see if that works out. So without further ado, if you guys like the channel, if you like the video, I appreciate a like and subscribe, and then hit the bell to get notifications whenever I go live. And here we go. Starting in Mythic, match 1. Cheers to your health. Okay, another Mythic 98%er, just like us. Okay, so we have 3 Snow-Covered Swamps, Shambling Ghast, Meathook, and a Skullport Merchant. I think this is pretty decent for on the play. There's a lot of mono white out there. This looks like... Okay, Dimir matchup. This will be interesting. So all I know about this deck is generally it wants to just use a ton of removal and then get Leer in, and then be able to cast everything back from the graveyard, and then uses Siphon Insight to grab your cards. So I haven't played this matchup yet, so we'll see. Sack this, make a couple treasures. We might not be favored in this matchup, but we'll see how it goes. Because we can't counter things, they can actually counter things. Well, it's got something foretold. I'm assuming maybe it's in a... They're eyeing it, so it could be a Behold the Multiverse. Saw it coming. Could be an Epiphany. I doubt it. They keep eyeing it. So I'm thinking it's going to be a card draw spell. Well, we're forced to be the beatdown here, I guess. So we have a Meathook Massacre and Blood on the Snow. We need to start drawing into our Planeswalkers and stuff, our power cards. So at the end of their turn, I'm going to sack one Eyetwitch with the Skullport Merchant, see if we can draw into something. Field of Ruin, alright. So our Faceless Haven can't be activated right now because of the Field of Ruin. They're slow playing it. Let's learn. And we will grab Sciences. Yeah, I think Sciences is probably what we want to grab. Now we drew 2 lands. Alright. Let's go in for 3. Save our instant speed removal for whenever they try to cast Leer, which I'm thinking they're going to do. We'll Infernal Grasp it. They are at 12, but something tells me they're going to act this turn, because they can't sit around forever. They may also run that new Crab Horror 7-drop deal. I'm kind of familiar with it, kind of not. So we'll see if it makes its appearance. Shadow's Verdict. Alright, so let's sack this. And we'll grab a Mascot. Sack that. Draw another card. Actually, we won't do that. Let that go. Other Field of Ruin. When we learn, we may start looting because we're getting out of lessons that actually matter. They have played... What have they played? They've played Shadow's Verdict. There's all of it they've played so far. Kind of freaky. Okay. Okay, there's Lear. And it's dead. Alright.
Under my tutelage, even you can master
Sure, we'll grab a Deadly Dispute.
death. Let's go digging.
Okay, I think that's good for now. Okay, divides by 0, Professor Onyx. Grabbing Sciences. Playing Science. Gonna sack our Eyetwitch. Since spells can't be countered, I think what we want to do here is grab Necrotic Fumes so we can sack a creature and kill Lear for good and exile it. That'll work. So that spell is a Sought Coming, I'm pretty sure, that's in their hand. We have 8 mana, 7 treasures. They probably want to counter our Professor Onyx. Just wait. Because if they do play Lear, oh, they're going to Meathook our stuff. Okay. Well, let's give them a chance to counter Onyx if they would like. We have to sort of play beatdown now. Unfortunately, just kind of what we have to do. Hullbreaker Horror. That's the card I was talking about. So 7/8 flash. When you cast a spell, return target spell you don't control to its owner's hand or bounce a permanent. Pretty good. So I'm thinking maybe they have a Fading Hope. Well, first things first, let's go in and get 2. Interesting. Okay. So now we can kill it, as they're tapped out. Exiled. Alright. We have 4 Lolths in this deck. We've not seen one.
The essence of
There's
life
Onyx.
is inseparable from the essence of death. Ugh! There has to be an answer here.
And a Malevolent Hermit. Alright. Go in.
Guess you don't need my help.
We'll bring back our Onyx.
New job, new life, new opportunities. I have impeccable study habits.
Deluge. Grabbing some cards. 4 mana left. Killing Onyx once again. My turn. Okay, let's get in there. Fortunately, we have all reactive spells right now. There's Lear. They have Divide by 0 mana. So we can get in for 8 if they use Divide by 0 here. There are 2 Havens. Countered it. Spells can't be countered. Whoopsie. That was a mistake. So how are we going to do this with Havens? Because they have a Field of Ruin. Oh, they tapped it all out. So they have 2 mana left to do something. Not sure that they're going to be able to stop both Havens now. Unless they pull a field... Well, even if they pull a Field of Ruin. Or if they have 2 Fading Hopes in their hand, I guess. Yeah. So I think the play there for them was maybe hold that up. Don't cast that main phase. Hold that Memory Deluge till I activate Haven. Then you can Field of Ruin one of them. And then do something then. Yeah. Alright. Good game. Get into our next match here. Our opponent's named Houseplant. Maybe that means they're playing green. You never know. Alright, we're on the play. We have a Shambling Ghast and an Eyetwitch, and Lolth and Blood on the Snow. Like to see a Deadly Dispute come into our hands, or maybe a sack, some sort of sack. But I think we can roll with this. Eyetwitch first, that way we can get in the air. Ooh. Ooh. It's mono black. Maybe. Mirror. Oh no, it's Demir again. Hopefully they cast something that leaves us free to cast our Lolth next turn. If they don't, well, there we go. We'll cast our Fell Stinger. So the okay, we'll decline. Thanks for the warning, MTG Arena. What do we want? We want sciences. And then draw 2 lands. Alright. They have an Infernal Grasp, so if they cast Leer, that would mean that they can kill a creature, replay that right now, so we're not in too bad of shape. Actually, you know what, let's blast this out there. If they counter it, won't be the end of the world, we can always get it back.
Show you what happened. My will cannot be denied.
How sad is it that you queue up for Mythic with 2 Fading Hopes? Okay. So you definitely have the Leer then, right? Because you're going to play that, and you wouldn't waste both of those if you didn't. But you queue up Mono Black Control, and you end up having to be the beatdown.
Will not cry like a weak little thing.
Each game. Sad. Little Meathook action. Get this out there. Counter the Meathook. Okay. Do we play the Fell Stinger? I guess we Blood on the Snow next turn in Lolth. You try to get Lolth back. And then we can Fell Stinger exploit. I mean, they only have 2 cards.
I'm hungry. Won't you stay for... Aren't I generous?
We have no instant speed removal for Leer, though, when it comes down, or the big Kraken, so... or the monster, or whatever. We want to start drawing some cards here.
I will. Subservience will be rewarded.
Epiphany! With no other board presence. Just to attack into
Try that again,
Lolth.
little fly.
Oh, that's good top deck. One was a land, alright. Let's draw and lose a life.
My words are for ambitious minds.
Really don't want to Blood in the Snow just for a bird token. So... I guess we play these out, force them to have a board wipe. I mean, that's just the way this game's going. Creature tokens get -2. See if they have some sort of instant speed tactic here.
I know the knowledge you seek.
Nope, didn't have it. Cool. Into the numbers. 1724. Long way to go from there. Are we going to ever play Mono White? It exists, right? Alright. Eyetwitch and Deadly Dispute. Looking pretty good. Bloodline Culling could be, yeah, if we're playing like green. And Lolth, yeah, okay. Ooh. Ooh, could it be white? Bloodline Culling can also instantly deal with Adeline, which is cool. Nothing, you say. Well, do we have a... We don't have really a turn. So if we Deadly Dispute, we have a treasure, and then we have 4 mana total. Then we learn... Yeah, that's fine. We'll do this, and then we'll grab Environmental Sciences, I guess. Make sure that we have lands in our grasp here. Yeah, that's fine. Curious. 2 planes, no 2-drop, no 3-drop. What are we playing here? Mono White Control or something?
My children drench their hands in the blood of my enemies. I return to the abyss. My
Okay.
power is for annihilation.
Boros. I think we're good. We'll attack back at them. We can either give them a chance to load up the field more for Meathook, or we can just, if they play like something crazy, we can Inferno Grasp it. I think we're okay. We'll put a stop on combat. Blade Historian. Okay. We're gonna give it... Okay, let's see. Let's let him give it haste. Okay, so now they can hit us for 3 if they want. We'll hit them back for 4, and we will investigate. Can we hold up Bloodline? 1, 2, 3. Yes, we can. Let's get in. Okay. Your turn. Let's hold up Bloodline Culling. Stop for combat again. What's this dude do again? 3/3 Vigilance Trample, which will be a 5/3 haste trample vigilance. Return X, let's grab the battlefield, lose the damage. So it wants to return Historian. Okay. Well, no. Okay, which one do you want to give? Oh, both. Okay, that one gets it. That one gets it. Do we wait? I guess there's no harm in waiting. It's not going to do any damage, right? That one also has vigilance, so good. Alright, so then they attack with both, and then this one's dead, and then they're dead. Right? Because they're tapped out. Pretty aggressive. Azorius, what's up? Welcome to the channel. We're good, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just a couple spider tokens and a faceless haven. Sometimes that's all you need. 1433. Get into another game here. Currently undefeated. 3-0. Feels good. 2 matches against Demir, 1 match against Boros. We're on the draw. We do have a Shambling Ghast, an Infernal Grasp, and Lolth. We do not have a sack card for a Shambling Ghast. That puts us maybe behind. This looks kind of tough. Let's see what we can do. I'm not going to mull it because we have lands and spells. Ooh, mono green. Alright. There's a sack outlet. Everybody keep your heads on a swivel here, people. We're playing mono green. Although, another sentinel. Okay. No werewolf pack leader for the opponent. Okay, swamp. Chillin'. Okay, 4 mana available. Maybe Chariot. Could be Chariot. Could be Old Growth Troll. Or Blizzard. There's Chariot. Okay. Let's see if we can pull a Bloodline Culling. That would be really sweet. Or a Meathook. If we dispute and get a Meathook, that would be amazing. Treasure? No such luck here. Alright. There's Lolth. So we can Shambling Ghast. We can wait for them to crew up the Chariot and we can blast it before they're able to attack us. We can also Lolth here, make 2 spiders. I'm not sure if that's going to be the play. Let's play the Ghast. Save our treasures, and then whenever they crew up the Chariot before attacks, we'll grasp it. Sound good? Stop pre-combat. Always have to watch out for the Snakeskin Veil, but I don't think we have another play. We can Blood on the Snow next turn, which means Chariot leaving will be fantastic. See if they have the Veil. Not all greens run it. That's why sometimes you can't rely... Okay. That's why you can't rely only on board wipes. You have to have some instant speed removal for things like this. We're still under the gun here because Haven's going to keep coming at us. So we can wipe the board, but... Treasure? We have to... Oh, there's a Meathook. 1 turn too late, my friend. Let's get our Haven down. If we Meathook, they have a choice to either hit us for 4 or play something. I think then we play Lolth and then Blood on the Snow after. So I think we Meathook here. 2. And we're not using any treasures this way. Feels good. Back to 20. So they can hit us with Haven and bring us to 16, or they can play cards. And then we can save all of our treasure because we can Lolth next turn. Feeling like we might be at the advantage now. There's Troll.
You reek with. I will get what I want.
Okay, it has Trample, so the question here is, do we kill the Troll and then have them have more mana, or do we just let Lolth die and then attack them? I think they're going to probably play something else after this. I don't know if we're going to get through anyways. Let's just kill the Troll. This thing is annoying, man. And then let Lolth die anyway.
I'm sure you'll miss me. And do what I demand.
Okay, so we need our opponent to commit to the board now. So go ahead and bring your Troll token in. Play some other stuff. There we go. There's a commitment. Lolth.
Traitors, yeah. All of you.
Okay. Haven, here's another Lolth.
You could have such power. We will slay our enemies.
Commit all your creatures to the board, please. So the thing is, we can... Blood on the Snow should trigger in such a way that when we destroy all creatures, bam, Prowler goes away, this goes back to our graveyard, then we can bring it back. So I think they're thinking that to exile... I think it was good thought on their part, but I think it's not going to matter. Because we destroy all creatures, then the trigger back to the graveyard, then we grab it, I think. In comes Haven. Alright, so I wouldn't mind just killing Haven. Well, now we'll have a Lolth in the yard anyway, so I think what we're going to do is just straight up kill Haven here. And that way we'll have 2 Havens, they have none, and then when we wipe the board they should have nothing left. I think that's the way we do it. What do we have going on here? Oh, making the Troll even better. Alright, cool. I am thrilled with how that worked out. Haven's gone.
There is blood on your hands. Again, my will cannot be denied.
Save the Deadly Dispute for after we Blood on the Snow. Here we go. Lolth, please.
Die Darkness will swallow the light. Subservience will be rewarded.
We're definitely not out of the woods yet, but we're looking good now. Ranger class. Let's draw some cards, huh? Is that like a creature here or treasures? Let's keep our creatures.
It's bold to bargain with me.
We don't need to be aggro if we don't need to be, right? Just take our time. Or do we just kill the pack leader now? Because our Skullport Merchant can block, and that way they can't draw a card. And we do still have access to dispute something. Yeah, I think the game has turned in our favor enough that we just do this. And then we offer trades here. They can do Ranger class, but that'll only put it to a 3/3. Inscription of Abundance, you say. So that would be that would make it a 4/4, and then a 5. Well, no, just a 4/4. They're gaining life too. Okay, let's sack this. More cards.
Aren't I the generous one?
And then they can kill Lolth if they want to. We have Havens that we can power up and hit for like 8 or something.
You win this round, but I'll be waiting for you.
And we still have access to Bloodline Culling. Feels good. We're gonna have to pull a doozy out to get out of this one, man. Sure. That's it. Okay, 4-0 on our video tonight to 1172 with Mono Black. That's what's up. Bloodline Culling is a recent addition I would recommend using. It's a good card, especially against tokens. We didn't get to use it against bird tokens with Epiphany, but I'm sure it will come up. I'll probably be making a few more videos with this deck. I mean, it's doing well. We've started at 98% Mythic. We're now 1171, just barely in the top 1200. So I'll be making more videos with this deck. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, all of these are pre-recorded live on Twitch. So if you want to follow me at twitch.tv/KaeroMTG, Twitter, same handle, same username. I announce when I'm going live there. And then if you liked this video, you learned something, you like the deck, feel free to craft it. tag me on Twitter, drop a comment below, interact with me whatever way you want. I'm pretty good about getting back to the comments, and like the video, it means a lot to me, and subscribe if you would, hit the little bell, and share with your friends. Until next time, hope you guys have the best of luck in your matches, and may you always curve out and draw what you need. Take care.